The Greetings from Your Hometown tour is more than just a series of concerts. It's a celebration of legacy, a tribute to the past, and a look at the future of a band that continues to defy expectations. The fact that they've made space for these intimate, special moments, from Jesse McCartney and JoJo singing their classics to giving their own brother his long-awaited solo debut, shows just how much they understand their own history and their fans. They aren't just playing songs, they're curating an experience. They're inviting their entire fan base into their world. And for one magical night in Boston, they gave the spotlight to the person who has always deserved it. Kevin Jonas, you crushed it. And with that, we've come to the end of another episode. Thank you for tuning in and letting us take you on this incredible journey. This story reminds us that with patience, hard work, and the love of a supportive community and a couple of famous brothers, even the most long-held dreams can finally come true. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of sensational news and entertainment. Until next time, stay sensational. Opening music fades in, then fades out as the host begins speaking. Hello, and welcome back to the show. Today we're diving into a story that is as complex and emotionally charged as the pop star at its center. This isn't just about a picture, it's about a conversation, a very public conversation that has been raging for years, and it's one that shows no signs of slowing down. We're of course talking about Britney Spears, the princess of pop, the icon, the woman who has lived her entire life under a microscope. And this time, the microscope is focused on her Instagram, a digital space that has become her stage, her diary, and for many, a source of profound concern. So let's set the scene. On a seemingly ordinary Saturday, a new post appears on Britney Spears' Instagram. It's a photo, but this is not just any photo. In it, Britney is completely nude, with her back to the camera, her arms stretched gracefully above her head as she gazes out of a large window. Her long blonde hair hangs down her back, and she is wearing nothing but a pair of knee-high black boots. The only thing obscuring her is a small, strategically placed rose emoji over her backside. The post is captionless, and the comments are turned off. And in that moment, the internet explodes. Within hours, the photo has hundreds of thousands of likes. The image is everywhere, sparking a firestorm of debate, analysis, and for many, a renewed sense of alarm. Now, to understand why a single picture with an emoji can cause such a massive reaction, we have to look at the larger context. We have to rewind the tape and consider the public's relationship with Britney Spears. For over 2 decades, we have watched her rise to unimaginable fame, followed her through public struggles, and rallied behind the Shadow Free Britney movement that ultimately ended her 13-year conservatorship. This legal arrangement, which gave her father control over her life and finances, was, for many, a form of abuse and confinement. Its termination was seen as a victory, a moment of liberation. But since then, the conversation has shifted. Down the stair, the Free Britney movement won its battle, but the war, it seems, is far from over. With her newfound freedom, Britney's social media has become her primary form of communication. She posts videos of herself dancing, modeling outfits, and sharing glimpses into her daily life. And for every post that celebrates her freedom, there's another that sparks a new wave of worry. This latest nude photo is the culmination of a series of recent posts that have fueled this concern. Let's talk about the one from just a few days or earlier. In a video shared on August 18th, Britney is dancing in what appears to be a cluttered room in her house. She's wearing a polka dot crop top and pink shorts, and she's singing a snippet of Rihanna's Unfaithful in a partial British accent. She captions the video, messing around with lighting and cleaning my house like no tomorrow. But for many, the focus wasn't on her singing or her dancing, it was on the background. The room is messy, and some viewers pointed out what looked like dog feces on the floor. A few fans on X, formerly Twitter, voiced their concern, asking, "Is that dog poop on the floor?" Others wrote, "She's losing the plot again. Did anyone see how messy her mansion was in her recent video? She needs people who actually care about her welfare around her." And this is where the debate gets truly complicated. On one side, you have fans who see these posts and feel a deep sense of worry. They're seeing the messy house, the seemingly erratic dancing, and now the explicit photo, and they're connecting it to the mental health struggles that have been so publicly documented. They're asking, is she okay? Is she getting the help she needs? Is she truly free, or is this a different kind of confinement? These fans aren't hateful, they're concerned. They want to see the Britney they love, the one who deserves a happy, healthy life, thrive. But then, on the other side, you have those who see it completely differently. They view these posts as the ultimate expression of her freedom. The nudity, the unconventional dances, the messy house. To them, it's not a sign of distress, it's a sign of liberation. They argue that for years Britney was controlled. She was told what to wear, where to go, and what to say. Her body was not her own. Her life was not her own. Now she is reclaiming her narrative. She's doing what she wants, when she wants, on her own terms. The rose emoji isn't a symbol of shame. It's a playful act of self-censorship on a platform where she is taking back her agency. The messy house is just a normal person's house. The dancing is just a woman having fun in her own home. To them, the concern is just another form of control, another way the public is trying to put her back in a box. The comments on social media, even the well-intentioned ones, are seen as microaggressions that are trying to dictate how a free woman should behave. The most recent nude post adds another layer to this. Hours after the initial photo was posted, she shared a second one, and this time, the caption was deeply personal. She wrote about her trauma, her healing, her divorce from Sam Asghari, and the pain of being cut off from her sons for years. This caption, a raw and vulnerable confession, completely changed the context of the photos. It reframed the nudity from a shocking act into an act of profound healing and self-ownership. She wrote, "Today I thank Jesus for food. It feels like telling others no, owning my body, and letting them really know where I'm from. This is not just a picture anymore. This is a woman reclaiming her body, her voice, and her story in the most public way possible." So who is right? The concerned fans or the celebratory fans? The truth is they both are, and they both aren't. It's not a simple black and white situation. It's a messy gray area filled with love, concern, and the complexities of human psychology. This is what it means to be a public figure in the age of social media. Every action is scrutinized, every picture is analyzed, and every word is dissected. For a woman like Britney, whose life has been so heavily documented and controlled, the lines between public and private are completely blurred. The conversation around Britney Spears is a microcosm of a larger societal issue. Our obsession with celebrity mental health. We want to help, but we often do so in ways that are intrusive and counterproductive. We project our own fears and anxieties onto these figures, and we create narratives for them without their consent. The very fans who fought for her freedom are now grappling with what that freedom looks like, and it's not always pretty or polished. This isn't about the rose emoji. It's about a woman who is still navigating a world that has failed her in so many ways. She's doing it in front of 42 million people on Instagram. And it's messy, it's beautiful, it's confusing, and it's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. She's telling us she's healing, and maybe that's all we need to know. And with that, we've come to the end of another episode. This story is a powerful reminder that we should approach others, especially those in the public eye, with empathy and understanding. Britney Spears is on her own journey, and all we can do is watch, listen, and hope that she finds the peace she so deeply deserves. Thank you for tuning in and letting us explore this complex story with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Until next time, stay sensational.